think it's safe to say that the Nintendo Switch is on track to have the greatest video game library of any console in history. That's a bold claim, but I can't help but feel that way. We've had over 6 years of non-stop hits with even more on the horizon. Think about it, we just got Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the Super Mario Bros. RPG remake, Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom earlier this year, Pikmin IV, and so many other hits in 2023 alone. That's not even counting the growing catalog of indie titles that hit the system. So with that said, in today's video, I want to share with you guys 10 of my favorite Nintendo Switch games that are currently out that you need to play not only this holiday season, but any chance that you get. So let's get right into this. First up on my list is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is hands down my favorite Switch game of 2023. Just when I thought Tears of the Kingdom was going to be it, Wonder swooped in and changed everything. It's one of the best Mario games ever, with bright and vibrant graphics, top-notch side-scrolling action, one of the best soundtracks to date, and an unbelievable amount of creativity. If you want to know what Ray's favorite type of game is, this is a great example. I nearly 100% completed Wonder on my first playthrough, and I just have a few Wonder seeds and coins to go back and find, which isn't going to be a problem at all because I'm actually looking forward to it. I am consistently amazed how each Mario game gets more creative than the last. It makes me wonder, how will Nintendo ever top Wonder? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I, for one, will certainly be wondering. Next on the list is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom goes without saying. The long-awaited sequel to Breath of the Wild is Link's most epic adventure yet, and I've been hooked on it. Tears of the Kingdom is jam-packed with places to explore and things to do. From the sky to the land to the creepy depths below, you'll easily put 100+ hours into the game without even realizing it. It is immersive from start to finish. Also, random thought, the fact that two of the best Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, are both playable on the same console is mind-blowing. The Switch has become a Zelda fan's dream come true. And number 3 is Pikmin IV. Pikmin IV is the latest installment in the Pikmin series that's been a long time coming, and it's been well worth the wait. I loved Pikmin 1, 2, and 3, so 4 dropping this year was a real treat. The worlds are clever and well thought out, the new gameplay mechanics are excellent, and the addition of Ochi makes 4 so different than any other game in the series. He is just adorable. Pikmin 4 is also easily one of the best looking games on the Switch. The visuals are absolutely gorgeous. If you've never played a Pikmin game before, Pikmin 4 is a great entry point. It's accessible enough for anyone to jump in and play no matter what your skill level is with the series. Also worth mentioning is that the Switch is home to the entire Pikmin series. Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 have all been remade and are available to play. It is such a great time to be a Pikmin fan. Up next at number 4 is Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Scarlet and Violet released late last year and are already massive open world games, but this past year they got even bigger thanks to the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC. This DLC comes in 2 parts, part 1 the Teal Mask and part 2 the Indigo Disc. Both parts of the DLC add to what is already an incredibly packed game. I put over 150 hours into Scarlet already, and with part 2 of the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC on the horizon, that number is only going to go up. Like Zelda fans, Pokemon fans have also been eating really good lately. At number 5 is Fire Emblem Engage. Fire Emblem Engage is the first game of 2023 that I fell in love with. Its gorgeous graphics combined with fantastic fast-paced strategy gameplay had me hooked. Not to mention the storyline is deep and filled with lovable characters. Unfortunately, so many amazing games came out around the same time that Engage did, so I didn't have the chance to finish my playthrough. This is a game that I really want to go back to and finish up. If you like the Fire Emblem series or strategy games in general, you are going to love this one. It is so well done. Up next is Metroid Prime Remastered. A remastered version of the original Metroid Prime is something I don't think anyone had on their bucket list for 2023, so its announcement earlier this year took everyone by surprise. Metroid Prime is one of my top 5 favorite games of all time, so I was ecstatic about this one. Battling space pirates and exploring the overworlds has never looked so good. I remember being terrified playing the original when I was younger, but I always knew Prime was something special. Even if you played the original, this remaster is well worth the playthrough. It is the perfect way to experience this Metroid masterpiece. At number 7 on the list, we have another remake, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. 2023 was the year of the remakes coming to the Switch, and Return to Dreamland Deluxe is an excellent example as to why remakes are a good thing. I never had the chance to experience this Kirby classic back on the Wii, so I was very excited to give it a try, and it did not disappoint. Not only are the graphics absolutely adorable in this one, but the gameplay is phenomenal, and the storyline is surprisingly deep. The multiplayer modes are also tons of fun too. If you like Kirby games, you are going to love this one. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe will be an excellent addition to anyone's library. At number 8 is the Super Mario RPG remake. A remake of Super Mario RPG is another one I don't think anyone had on their bucket list for 2023, but I am glad that it happened because I never played the original. That's right, I'll admit it, I never played the original Super Mario RPG, so this was my chance to experience it, and oh my goodness, I gotta say, I've been missing out. Again, this is another reason why remakes are a good thing. They expand masterpieces like this to an entirely new generation. This Super Mario RPG remake looks incredible, the gameplay is fantastic with lovable characters, and it has a fun storyline to match. This one is a blast from start to finish. Now, I fully understand why everyone always raves about Super Mario RPG. The hype for this one is very well deserved. Second to last on this list is another phenomenal remake, Advan Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. Advan Wars is a truly underrated series that I enjoyed back in the day on the Game Boy Advance. The fact that both 1 and 2 got a remake was a really nice surprise. I don't think anyone expected this to happen. The gameplay is fast and fluid with beautiful graphics, it's got a fantastic soundtrack, and the game is overall very challenging. It makes you think about the best way to go about doing things. If you like strategy games, you'll absolutely love Advan Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. And last but not least is Sonic Superstars. I went back and forth on what this last game should be, and I ultimately decided on Sonic Superstars because 2023 was a fantastic year for 2D side-scrollers, and Superstars is right up there with the best. The graphics are gorgeous, the level designs are fun and well thought out, the boss battles are challenging, and you get a wide variety of characters to choose from. Superstars is also the first Sonic game in the series to offer 4-player co-op, so you can play this game from start to finish with your friends and family. If you like classic 2D Sonic games, you're going to love Sonic Superstars. This is a fun one. So there you have it, my friends. Those are 10 of my favorite Nintendo Switch games of 2023. As I mentioned earlier, this list is not even scratching the surface of what's out there and what's coming down the pipeline. So if you have a Switch, you are going to be busy. My backlog is insane. I don't even want to think about it. Like, I feel like it never dwindles down. Throughout the 6 years that I had a Switch, I feel like I could never get ahead. But, you know, I guess that's a good problem to have. So that's about all that I got for this video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did and you liked what you saw, you know the drill. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to follow Raymond Strazdas on Twitter or X. I really don't like saying that, and Instagram for so much more. Until the next one, I will catch you guys later. Peace!